Okay, you guys, so I just arrived to meet a friend to eat lunch. It's going down. Okay, you guys, so again, welcome back to my channel. I'm out here today with my friend Amber, who absolutely does not want to be on camera having lunch today, just for the series OMAD, or intermittent fasting on the go, to just show you that, you can come out to a restaurant and, be out with friends and have a good time and still enjoy the foods that you like to eat. So today I'm going to be having a bacon cheddar grilled chicken sandwich, and I'll come back and show you guys what the caloric value on that is. All right, let's eat. Okay, so again, this is what I'm going to be having today, the bacon cheddar grilled chicken sandwich. You guys can see everything that's on this sandwich and the caloric value on the sandwich. If you glance up towards the top under the sandwiches and more, you see that I'm going to get it with a side of fries today. It's Friday. I'm going to enjoy myself. 400 calories for the fries. So all in all, my meal is going to come in at about 1,230 calories. I'm also having an iced tea. There's nothing in the tea, so there's no caloric value on this. So yeah, 1230 for a meal. Okay, you guys, so my food just came. Here is my chicken sandwich. Got a little barbecue ranch to go on the side of that. And there's my fries. About to get into it. Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be starting my video series on OMAD and intermittent fasting and eating on the go. I know I had mentioned in a previous video that, when I first started on my OMAD journey, I would meal prep, and I still do meal prep. When I very first started though, one of the things that I did that probably saved me a lot of time and a lot of sanity was I consumed a lot of Chipotle. As I mentioned, I did talk about that in a previous video, and that helped me do several things. That helped me understand what my calorie deficit was going to be, how to set that deficit, and also, it may sound strange to some, but it helped me train my eyes about portion. It was just very helpful. I think after about a month of eating Chipotle, I did start to kind of mimic that recipe, those recipes at home. I would, make the rice, make the beans, make the meat, and then, make some bowls of my own. And now I still, from time to time, for various reasons, will meal prep. But today's video is going to be about eating on the go. As my channel says, A Foodie's Guide to Fasting, it's not always possible to meal prep or to cook, just depending on your lifestyle. And I just wanted to equip you guys with maybe some ideas or some methods that I've used that have been successful for me in the past for eating on the go. One of the big things that I do that not every intermittent faster or person that participates in OMAD does is I do CICO, which is calories in, calories out. And basically the premise of that is that you, take in a set amount of calories, but also you consume, if not, deplete those set calories in a day's period. In which, I've stated before, doctors pretty much agree that that is the surefire proven way to lose weight. I limit my intake hours so that I don't go over those calories. It's just something that works for me. It might not work for everybody. So, yeah, when you're out and you're eating, there are still options. When you are partaking in a lifestyle change, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to Okay, so I'm back from the restaurant, and this is the meal I got. This is sesame chicken with green beans and white rice underneath. And then I also got an egg roll and a fruit bar and a bottle of water. Calorically, this all comes in at about 1,130 calories. As I mentioned, my deficit is 1,150. The rice is 380, I believe. The chicken is about 420, and the egg roll is 200. And then the fruit bar is 130 calories. So yeah, this is going to be my meal for the day. Bon appetit. So I just finished my lunch and I feel satisfied, and I know that's going to carry me, through the rest of the day and on into tomorrow. Again, my meal was about 1,130 calories, and I did enjoy that with a bottle of water. And one of the things I haven't mentioned is I do use water to curtail any cravings or anything or any hunger that I experience at any point in between now and the next time my eating window opens. It's important to take in fluids. A lot of the times you'll feel hunger, especially when you're doing OMAD, and I don't want to lie about that. You will have times when you experience hunger, not necessarily ravenous hunger, but you will experience hunger on this diet. It's just a fact. Prior to taking or partaking in this kind of lifestyle change, most people are used to just picking up a handful of whatever when they feel like they need to eat. And that's not something that you can do on intermittent fasting or OMAD. Like I said, I've never been ravenous, but by the time my eating window opens, I'm ready to eat. I'm used to counting calories at this point. I'm used to paying attention to menus. Like I said, if I go out, I'll look up the caloric value for the item I like to eat. But the good part is now a lot of restaurants have started to post the caloric value of the foods they serve on the menu. So like I said, calorie counting is not as cumbersome as it used to be. I don't own a food scale, but I'm not going to discourage anybody from having a food scale as well. I use a measuring cup or measuring cups for most of my food measuring. But after doing this for the amount of time that I've been doing it, I'm, pretty much comfortable with being able to get the caloric value out of my meals. But those things can aid you. So, keep measuring cups. You don't necessarily have to have a food scale, but if that's something that will aid you, by all means, get it. Another thing that I wanted to cover was calorie counting apps. I've never used a calorie counting app, but, from what I've seen online and from what I've heard other people talk about in this community, those can be very helpful. I know that there is an app called My Plate. There's one called Tweak and Eat. MyFitnessPal has one, and I also believe that Lose It has a calorie counter built into it, and I would encourage you guys to go out and do research on those if that's something that will assist you, especially in the beginning of your journey and as you continue. That's going to be it for today's video. I think my next video is going to be talking about maybe exercise and why I think OMAD has necessarily worked for me, and I'll probably delve in a little bit more to what it's going to feel like, things to expect when you are on this journey. But thank you for joining me today. As always, I'm not a medical professional. I don't profess to be a medical professional. This is just something that I did that worked for me. Please like, comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Subscribe and share. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Thank you.